Hello everybody and welcome back to Cryptocoryne. In today's video it's going to be a little tiny unboxing of some of the plants that I got in the mail. So these are two separate orders. One person sent me all of these ferns and another person sent me these plants. So we're just going to go through what we got in the mail today. So I'll put these ones aside and we'll go through this first. What I ordered here was two different types of crypts. This was already wrapped up in like tape and bubble wrap, but I ordered two types of crypts and I just left them in here so I could show you guys. So this crypt here is called Crypt Nurii, Rosen Maiden. So put that up to the light a little bit. I'll show these in tanks at the end of the video, hopefully, but yeah, that's that one. Just going to be putting these on the mat on the side, otherwise I'm going to cover my room in water. And then the other crypt I got is pink Flamingo. You can kind of see the lighting's not the greatest, but I got those two crypts, and then I got two types of moss. This moss might be a little harder to show if I pull this piece off and show you while it drips. So this one here is flame moss. It really just looks like Java from here, but it's more how it grows. I can show it in a tank. I don't know if it'll be in this video, but it's going to be in a coming video as I'm filming two videos at the moment, this one and then one after this. But this is flame moss, and that's more flame moss. Then these ones here, I'm fairly sure are supposed to be rare. So, if you've heard of weeping moss, right, I'm just trying to get it so it'll be viewable. If you heard of weeping moss, it's a bit rarer on this, like a rarer side of mosses as opposed to like Java. And this is the larger type. I didn't ask him to give me this. He offered me to get some, but it was a bit pricey, so I said no. But he gave it to me anyway. So we ended up with those mosses. Now we don't need this container anymore. But shout out to that guy for the amazing packaging because it came really well. Just put this aside. I just got the towel because it's easier. And my camera's on a tripod and there's shadows, so I can't really avoid that. But hey, this is one of the smaller bags. This is from a different person. So he was just offloading some plants he didn't need anymore, and I ended up getting to him first, basically. I don't really want to tear anything, so maybe if I just slide it out, it won't damage it. It's in between these. Maybe. Okay. So, this is all needle leaf Java Fern. There's a lot of different plants here. It's just a huge pile of it. And I guess he just had way too much, and I mean, you can see how much there is here. So that's one of the bags. I'll split this all up afterwards, but yeah. There's also different, like another type of one in here as well, if I can pull parts of it out. You can sort of see it here. This is Windelov, I think is how you say it. I'm probably butchering all of this, but this is called Windelov. And there's some of those too. I'll see if I can separate those out of it. I'll go through it more later, but man, the ones I can see right now are pretty easy to do. So that's the first bag. This is bag number 2. I've already drenched the towel. Who's surprised, eh? I'm like the most clumsy person you'll ever meet, so that's why I'm being very careful. No difference, grab it like this. Right, put that aside. Dripping. Take the paper away. And got another big pile of Nurii leaf. There's some more Windelov. Windelov who, oh god. Someone correct me in the comments because I'm hopeless. But yeah, there's quite a lot more here. Not as much as the first bag, but you can kind of tell the idea of it. So that's all of that. It's a huge pile there. Bag 3 is the biggest one. And it looks like these are some longer leaf versions of it. This guy gave me a stunner of a deal. Honestly, respect. He's in one of the Discord servers I speak to on Discord, and hooked me up very much here, because if I paid full price for this, it would have been a lot more expensive. And I'm here probably gonna break it all. No, I won't do that, I promise. So, layout. Trying to keep this on camera, but I don't want to drench the part the camera's on. So I take the top off, like that. So, maybe if I just grab it from here. Looks to be some really longer ones, like this. I don't know, it's 20 centimeters, possibly 30 at the longest. But yeah, that's a lot of different Java ferns that I got here. There's a lot of pups on it too, as you can see. But I needed all these for my shrimp tanks, because the shrimp love to graze on this stuff, and it's so much better. The flame moss is for one of my newer videos, doing a setup. I can't say what yet, I don't want to spoil it, but that's what that's for. And I'm gonna have to section this off and grow it elsewhere, because apparently it's rare. But yeah, that's all this stuff unboxed. Now I'm gonna get it in its selected places, and I'll show you guys where it's going. Okay, it took me a little while. I did plan on counting them, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So these are the larger ones, and then all of these here are all medium sized. These are all small plantlets or tiny baby ones that are all just like, you know, bit of roots and stuff. And then Windelov is all up here. Where I'm gonna fit all this, I'm gonna have to, you know, figure it out. But I will put some of it in tanks and show you guys. I've already planted the pink Flamingo, which is right here on the left, and the Nurii Rosen Maiden, which is on the right with these leaves. It's not really wanting to focus because of the glare, but they're both planted in this tank right here. They don't look that great at the moment, they do need to grow in, but I'm going to be doing weekly, hopefully weekly tank updates and everything. And yeah, that's these two. Okay, so in the big tank we've filled out the bottom area a bit more of the narrow leaf, and we've got the Windelov going threading through the wood on this side, which I think this part looks really nice. With the longer leaf narrow one, narrow leaf long, like the longer version of the narrow leaf Java Fern, I've threaded it all through here, so it's kind of just like spreading out. I'm gonna try to make it look a bit better, but yeah, that's that one. So as for the rest of the plants that we have left here, I haven't really decided where I'm going to put them all. So some of these tanks, like the shrimp tanks down here, need rescaping, and I'm going to try to remove all the gravel out and do some stuff with those. This tank still needs a lot of work too. These two are basically doing really well. I'm trying to get this side to fill out with the stems, which is why I don't want to put any of this stuff here. I might maybe fill this out a bit more, but yeah. And then this tank with CO2, I don't really want to test it with the Java, so I'm not putting it in here. That tank's gonna get a video of its own, and I'm probably gonna have to use a good bit of it in there, so that tank will use a good bit of it. I have a couple of tanks to my left and to my right that are setting up for a video soon, but we'll add that to them as well, I'm fairly sure. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do with all the plants that we have at the moment. Don't mind the dog outside barking. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed a video like this, feel free to let me know. I'm trying to do a bit of different things to test the waters on what you guys enjoy. So yeah, I don't really like go into the editing side of things, as I've said plenty of times. It's more just what I do with this sort of stuff, and you know, just uncut footage really. But yeah, like, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to let me know if you liked it, or if there's anything I can improve on. I'm always open to those sort of things. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.